All right, and we're rolling. Episode 3.
This is how we're starting it. This is great.
I love your mic placement.
I mean, I figured it works. You know,
gives me something to fucking look at beside your face. You ugly bitch.
What's wrong with my face? What?
Ask all your exes, dog.
Oh man.
Oh, I need my Red Bull.
Fuck.
That's how I get my wings, boy.
Well, it's kind of a
long time
ago. Called for. God damn it.
Yeah, well, so's me living.
So.
Just kidding. To my wife if she sees us.
We're just going right off. All right.
Yeah, you know what they say.
Fantastic.
Let's get right into it. You know, there's no better way to do it than now.
That's my favorite. I know.
Let's talk to me.
Whole new. Yeah. So this is what I want to do now.
Yeah. You go a little soda on that. That's what I want to do now.
That's what I want to do now.
You reckon?
Hear me out if I can get this off. So, hear me out, Austin. This is just something I've wanted to say for a while that I feel like is the best thing to get out into the public.
You love me.
Absolutely not.
Sign up for the gift.
Maybe saying that it's hard being smarter than the average population is not something that should come out of your mouth if you fully fucking believe that the Megalodon still exists.
Oh my god. No.
He knows what I'm talking about.
Man, I thought you were coming at me for something like, man, you know I could just delete this.
No. Hear me out, all 5 people who probably watch this.
So far there's only been 3 or 4 views on the last one, and 2 of them were me.
Fuck, so close. Look.
Still more than there's believers of the Megalodon.
The benefit of the doubt here is for said person who's never going to see this, but if they do, they know exactly who it is.
Including their people.
Is that we don't know what's in our oceans. We haven't explored them a lot. That's the one benefit I will give this person.
Man, you're so into this. You took the mic off. Like, we're getting serious, bitch.
The audacity to say that, not even the fucking caucasity.
All right.
To say that stupid shit, but also fully believing that the Megalodon exists because you can find its fossilized teeth on the fucking beach. Fossilized. It's gotta be, it has to be one of the dumbest fucking statements I've heard. I looked it up, and I could be wrong on this. I believe, because I used to say the youngest Megalodon tooth that's been analyzed was 10 million. I think it's 3.
Ugh.
Let me look this up here quick to make sure, so I don't look like more of a fucking idiot than I already do.
Well, actually, I'm gonna keep getting up and down, guys, because welcome to a bar where we're always moving. Got two things for you.
It is 3.6 million years old.
All right,
that's the youngest. Million. I'd give more benefit to this person if it was 10,000, 3,000, whatever. Yeah, relatively pretty fucking close to our time frame.
Right.
3.6.
It's not that I'm disinterested in this.
Million.
I'm very interested. We've just had this conversation so many times.
We have. I can't help it. I could go down the other pipeline of them fully believing that Diddy had something to do with Michael Jackson's death.
Oh God.
Yeah. How stupid does that thing sound?
The censorship. I love it. That's
same person. It's so hard being smarter than the average human. Also, did you know that P. Diddy has something to do with Michael Jackson's death? That's so dumb. That is so dumb. Oh. No, he doesn't. Tupac or Biggie? Fine.
This person?
Michael Jackson?
I almost slipped by giving away enough to make you think of which version of person it is, but either way, this is the same person I would probably watch How to Eat Fried Worms and take as a tutorial.
Probably.
Oh, I don't know.
This person's smart. I'll give them that. They just say some stupid shit. And that's how I want to start the podcast now until I run out. because it will happen eventually. This is just stuff that I've wanted to get like off my chest in less than us talking. Why I decided to choose a public platform is beyond me. But if this person somehow sees it,
big fucking great. I'm not gonna
now
lie.
you fucking know how I feel. You dumb
person.
Can't say the other word 'cause I feel like it would
I
give
almost
it,
said that same
give it
word.
away
I
too
know
well.
exactly which one. I almost said it.
Yeah. Anyways,
we'll call this the Blythe
welcome-
Archives.
welcome back to How Original.
Coming in hotter than the middle of a hot pocket.
That was like what 5-6 minutes of just ranting.
Dude, honestly, probably. Let's see. I started a stopwatch, and that was already we're
Me
already at
too.
3 minutes. I probably
Jesus
started
Christ.
2 minutes in.
What a time! This is great.
Well, listen. Okay.
Okay.
So now that you got that off your chest,
Yep.
I don't want to cut you off earlier. Are you good?
That's fine. I'm
All right, but you need to clip that too, so there's not a lot of motion moving.
Is there? Does it?
I don't know because we
that
didn't
would
take
suck.
off much,
That's
so just be safe. Also, the whole input in and out. I don't know if it's gonna.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna.
Yeah. Hello, way are you? So I got a couple things for you, right?
Okay.
So I saw you eyeballing one at the store, so I'm gonna have you try that in a second.
Okay.
It's twist top, so don't worry. But you were staring at this one.
I was staring at it. I mean, it's late now.
It is.
We're doing this pretty late, and I still have to drive home.
Yes, you do.
So I'm not out here trying to like drink.
Oh, I'm not gonna give you
anymore.
a full shot. I'm gonna give you small enough things where it's not gonna fuck you up.
Fantastic. I just have to sleep, and then I have to get up.
If you don't smell that, dude, it smells straight like apple pie, dude. Let me tell you. You can smell cinnamon.
Right.
It smells like you could eat this shit. I don't take it often because it's yuck. You're like,
God.
we'll give you that.
Remembrances of last
It's
Saturday.
now this is smooth. It's so strong on the smell.
You ever have a green tea shot?
No.
Don't.
Okay. It's a wild flavor.
That was death.
Yeah. Problem is, it doesn't have a burn. It's not like alcohol. It's
Yeah,
just
no,
it
it's-
feels like you blended an apple pie, pureed
Yeah.
it, blended it again.
And gave me a full body shake.
Yeah,
That was,
it's wild.
that was a lot.
Yeah.
But, not green tea shot. Not bad. I've only ever had them when I was drunk, though.
It's wild.
Yeah, it's definitely part of the shots that I'll only take if someone's paying for it, which is usually any shot that I do take.
I remember seeing things about them, and I just never really cared enough to try them. Look at that. Look,
I'll take it.
you guys can't see it, but look at all these fucking copper mugs. So many copper mugs.
I'll take it over a Jaeger shot any day. To be honest with you,
That is
or
fair.
Rumpleman's. Rumpleman's always messes me
I've
up.
watched people train. I don't care to try it.
It's not fun.
So I'm actually gonna do, since you're not trying to get wasted, I'm gonna give you samples of things. That way,
Oh
the
boy,
accumulation won't even get you tipsy.
I can't wait to throw up later.
I doubt it. I'm not gonna give you enough for anything to mess you up.
I gotta get
This,
home.
dude, it's just fucking root beer. So, guys, check this out. It's called Not Your Father's Root Beer. We've had this before when we first turned 21, except it tasted like beer with a hint of root beer. This stuff, it's just root beer.
There's been an aftertaste to it.
There is a small one,
Yeah.
but in hindsight, it's just root beer.
That's fucking wild.
Like, oh, this whole time we were doing stuff, no gnats. Second we started recording on this table, a couple gnats. We got rid of the limes and everything. I just, until they die, I can't get rid of them.
Jesus Christ.
Sucks.
We to be here.
We just be here, they just be here.
God damn.
Yeah,
It's gonna suck if this doesn't pick any of this up.
it will.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that will. It should.
Oh, man.
I may pause in a sec, guys. Actually, no, I'm gonna pause real quick. We'll be right back. We're gonna pause real quick. I'll be right back. Well, and for you guys, there's no time, but just a quick here and there. But for us, I decided to pause real quick because we actually got kind of concerned whether or not
We have to make sure y'all can pick on my rant. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's pointless, and I can't really do it again because then
Yeah.
it's not authentic.
the rants are kind of just a one and done.
Pretty much.
Holy fuck. Yeah.
Never tried to like actually recreate a rant.
Yeah. You know, I've actually had to do it before. Send you a snap after work a couple times. Like I'll start,
That's right. Yeah.
the version I send you is so much more mellow because I'll send one. The rant will just kind of fuck off. The rant will kind of just tone down more and more because it'll be 2 or 3 times after you take it. I'll get so pissed. I'll start yelling, fucking bitch, start the.
Yeah. There's been multiple times I'll be like, and I'd start going on a tangent, and then and another fucking thing. is I have to restart this because this has nothing to do with the original statement that I was making with this video.
And
Fuck.
Another thing, why do people like apricots?
I feel bad for the old lady that lives above me.
Dude, if
She's probably just hearing me like go off randomly throughout the day.
let's say she can even hear you. She may even be enjoying it. She's like, oh, that young one down there, he's got a lot.
I mean, I'm curious sometimes because like I ain't gonna. This is funny.
This isn't funny. She's dead.
I thought she died.
Oh,
like last week, because people were in her apartment like moving stuff out, and I was like, no. So I was sitting there. And I was like, ain't no way. So like, I just kind of like, I was going, I'm like, damn, that sucks. Like that kind of explains why I haven't heard her rocking chair recently.
Oh,
but
you
at the
hear
same time, like I don't hear much because I just kind of tune it out because you just hear it all the time, like throughout the night, which is terrifying.
Oh god!
But like,
you ever just kind of be alone with yourself and you just
yeah,
and that's gone.
Yeah. So I saw those people moving like stuff out, and I was like, oh shit, that explains a lot. And I started hearing the rocking chair again. So now I didn't even really think about it until now. Is she dead, or is the upstairs apartment haunted, and I just hearing the ghostly creakings of this old lady in her fucking rocking chair at night?
I don't know. It's kind of a bullshit haunting.
When I'm just, it would be ass, but like it's some of the most terrifying shit.
Oh yeah.
When you think about it, cause you're like, yo, ain't no one up there. I don't know. I don't ever see her. I've lived there since like, fuck, dude, 23, I think, early 23.
You're saying like 2023.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like no, not since you were 23, but no, I see what you mean.
I've lived there since like 2023. I've seen the lady once, twice a year. Literally.
That's when they're hauling her out to go check a heart pace.
Right.
Come on, Merle. Your heart went 3 beats a minute again.
Merle.
Seems like an old lady name, you know?
I think her name's Helen.
Oh,
If I
Helen.
remember right.
Helen. What a sweet name.
Can't remember a lot because there was other stuff going on that night, but anyways,
sorry for that clap you guys heard. Dude, so did you see that Terrifier's getting a like documentary for the third one?
yes, I did see that. There's that, and then Damien Leone was getting some flack because he came out to say that his stance on horror, or at least like the Terrifier series in general, is not political. Horror in and of itself has a lot of politics wrapped into it.
Yeah.
He kind of came out, the way I was looking at it is he kind of came out like, hey, Terrifier is not political. I don't make it politically. I don't look at it politically. I'm not a political person. And people were all like, you're fucking stupid. Politics is in horror everywhere. And I'm like, guys, I think what he's trying to say is, hey, a dude named Art the Clown going around and just fucking murdering everybody, not the most political thing in the world. Then people want to take to the fact that he has Art kill like a lot of women. And they're like, seems kind of pointed. And I'm like, he does kill a lot of women. He does kill a lot of women.
A lot of horror movies just kind of kill women because it's the generalization that women will always give the most exaggerated reactions. So imagine if a guy started shrieking that much, they'd find it annoying and turn it off. Right. Because a woman shrieks and freaks out, it's like, oh my god, he's gonna give it to her good. But if a guy sits there and goes, he's,
like,
you know.
I think people are trying to make Terrifier something into what it's not. I don't think Terrifier in of itself is a political series in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, any other movie.
That's just kind of how I'm looking at it. He's just out murdering people. Yeah. There's like kind of a storyline with the second one and the third one. But the first one was pointless.
Yeah.
And the way I look at it, it like kind of set it up, but there's not a lot.
They just kind of made it because of that other movie.
Yeah. Like he's just killing people.
Yeah.
Maybe we're missing the point.
It started to build a story.
Yeah.
But
maybe we're missing whatever politics it has in it, but like I'm not always watching horror for that, I guess.
I mean, even Halloween was, you could politicize it more because they actually involved like governor stuff in it. It's like this. Yeah. I don't think I've seen a single thing that talked about campaign, a governor. I don't even think they talk about what president would be in that movie.
No.
There's no one getting killed by someone in a MAGA hat.
Yeah. But that's not even the politics that are going on. It's completely different politics. Like I wish I could like find what they're talking about there.
Bro, that's the thing. I just don't see anything on it.
Yeah. But I just don't think Terrifier is that serious. No. Maybe we're missing whatever political shit is in there, but like I don't view Terrifier as that.
The only thing I see that's been added in there that I seen people getting pissed about is how it went from being Halloween to Christmas.
Yeah, that was a weird one. And they released Terrifier 3 in October, which was interesting because it was more Christmas themed than anything. But yeah, I did see, weird tangent, I did see that. But they're also going into the backstory with this fourth one, which is nice. And it's supposed to be the final one too.
Part of me is okay with that. Part of me is like, they've been doing it so far, they could keep it going. But
they're just being a dead horse.
Usually how it goes is like with Fast and Furious. It was good and they were able to keep going until they couldn't.
Yeah. Just be a dead horse or
all I'm saying is the series should have died with Paul Walker. Abruptly and yes.
Abruptly and all at once. Kind of like a car hitting a tree.
Yeah, just remember, it was not the speed that killed him, it was the sudden stop.
Fuck.
Just saying.
Oh my fucking god.
I don't know. Speaking of horror stuff, dude, that was a weird game. The game I just played was fucking a lot. Like, you're watching it on the phone, and that's still creepy, and you obviously gotta experience it because of years.
Yeah.
But man, that thing running at you when you feel like it's actually coming at you at your height.
Right.
Holy fuck. I'm gonna talk about is we're just before getting on. We're gonna start the podcast sooner. Which for you guys doesn't matter. You don't know what time we started. It's midnight now. I got 2 VR headsets recently, and I bought him one because I really want to play some VR with them. For nights that we're not hanging out, or say he's gone away for a while or something. Who knows what may happen? We could still get on and fucking chill. So I show it to him. He's like, "Fuck, I gotta tackle this for a little bit." So we end up going from starting podcast at 10 to spend 2 hours on VR.
Yeah.
And just think,
so it'd be a late night.
You got to have that much time on something that's pretty much already almost dead. Imagine when it's fully charged, dude. That shit lasts for a while.
That'd be a fucking crazy.
You get like 4 hours out of the battery, and then like another 2 from the headset, from the extra battery.
Yeah.
I would recommend maybe not going as long as this time. Go for a little bit, take a break, and then come back in. Yeah. Because the very first time I played VR, I remember getting one I had it for the PC. Dude, this says don't spend more than 45 minutes playing it. I spent like 3.5 hours playing it right off the bat. Took the headset off. I couldn't move without wanting to throw up. My motion sickness was so high, and I've never.
That's where I was starting to get. I was like,
yeah. That shit fucked me up the first time I played it.
That's fair.
As you play it more, you get used to it.
Yeah.
But, don't play it on an empty stomach, by the way. Make sure you eat. I've done it. You get shaky and nasty.
At this point, with how late it was, probably should have bought something. But I mean, $16 for that fucking chocolate bar, dude.
Dude, fuck that chocolate bar.
Spin me over.
Say it again. One more time for the people in the back.
Don't worry about it.
I'm a little worried about it.
I think what's funny is like we're gonna find this funny, but most people are probably like these fucking guys.
Yeah, I'm like, they were just talking about art, and now he's talking about getting fucked in the butt.
We're not no fucking meantime podcast. Those guys are fucking hilarious.
This is more closer to like off topic, where it's just literally anything.
We're just
happens.
talking.
Yeah,
that's all. We're just doing this to do this. There's no fucking rhyme or reason for it. I was
just about to say that.
Like we just kind of be here. Everyone's like, Jesus Christ, another fucking podcast. I'm like, we're bored, dude.
Man, imagine if there's just a spot on the screen where they could just click and close it, Could you imagine?
That's probably what most of them were doing.
They probably click on, oh, look, a new podcast. Oh, look, another podcast.
Like, Jesus Christ, another fucking man ranting. It's like, yeah.
What a good fucking name. How original. Stupid fucking idiots.
There's only going to be more. Jesus Christ.
Oh, look, they started something. Hopefully, like all the Earth 300 that started last year, they stop. Fucking nerd losers. I bet they're both virgins, too. I have a 2-year-old kid. That didn't make it sound good. I had sex with a woman and out popped out a kid.
I feel like they got the first time.
You know, that's what I thought too, until the joke I made at work made me have to correct what I said. So we were at work, and the coworker you worked with, him and I were back there, and we had another guy who I guess worked there at one point, and then he came back, and people talked about how this guy just talks a lot, or whatever. And they're right, he's not the greatest, but
it's usually a lot of repeat people.
Yeah, it's neither here nor there.
Couldn't be me.
He said something, and he looks at him and goes, yeah, you want to know what that's about? He doesn't do much pulling out. I'm like, yeah, apparently not me either. That's why I got a 2-year-old kid at home. And I stopped and went, man, it sounds bad. I have a wife, and because I didn't pull out, I have a 2-year-old kid.
Jesus fucking Christ.
There's more to it, but it basically worked out where I just had to stop. I looked at him and I went, hey, yo, let me fix what I just said.
It's like, hold on a minute.
Hey, yo, I may have missaid some words that weren't correct.
Squeeze me, dog. Hold on.
I don't want to smell this since I bought it. It's weird. Whenever I buy new liquor, even if I've smelled it before, I bring it home, I gotta smell it.
Yeah.
I
think you should buy some of that little goddamn Knob Creek right there. Mm-hmm.
Yo, that just... I'm gonna get
nice little smooth.
I'm gonna get some flack for this, but
sweet Kentucky bourbon.
All right, so that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. Next week, I think it's gonna be a solo episode. I'm gonna go right over that. So I bought this stuff at a liquor store for like, I think it was like $13. It's a old-fashioned pre-made cocktail, which means they just threw the 3 ingredients together and called it a day, or I guess 2 artificial colors. I wouldn't really call that an ingredient, but when I smell it, it smells like a really good like bar style Jack and Coke.
I remember one of our buddies got an old fashioned at fucking
yeah, when we were at the bar and he wanted us to try it.
He was like, yeah, I got this old fashioned. Like, you can't really like drink it that fast. I'm like, old fashioned are like sipping drinks, dude. And
then he took another sip. He's like, I can't really drink it at all.
I don't know why I said it like that.
I don't know.
Craft of the bourbon by 1792. Bitters and artificial.
The percentage isn't as high as I would think it'd be for being
yeah. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to drink that, you go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try some of that.
I will not.
That is fair.
I was like, nah, you gotta fucking sip that, and then he was like trying to sip it quickly because we were trying to get to their fucking bar.
Yeah.
We gotta go. The pizza's gonna run out.
Yeah. Man, we were also with the same person I believed about the Megalodon thing, and let me tell you.
Was it that day?
Mm-hmm. Because the
Really?
pizza, they wanted that pizza so damn bad.
That was the day he got the old fashioned. I thought that was.
That was the day he got the old fashioned, but
I thought that was when there was a bigger group of us before that person.
no, because this was at the same time too. My wife had to drive him back to his apartment because he forgot his wallet.
Oh no shit!
Yeah.
Damn.
And
that was that much I don't remember.
They complained about their stomach, and then how they had to go get this pizza, and
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so that was the same night that Joey had to. I can say his name. That's fine.
Yeah,
he had to go back to his apartment to get his wallet and come back because same night they had to hurry up because they kept coming up to us going, "Our place has pizza. We need to hurry up and go. I know this was the night you invited us all out, and it's just supposed to be a chill night, but we got to rush go get this pizza." And then they took not only for her to eat it, but I could tell they didn't seem as interested in it anymore.
Yeah, that was always just kind of their vibe, I guess. It was like that the first time too. There was interest, but like
problem is too is like you don't go to a bar saying, yo, let's just all go fucking drink, and then you sip on 2 drinks all night. And then get rid of the second one because your tummy hurt.
Yeah.
Which by all means, if you're not a drinker, I ain't complaining about that. It's the whole, I mean, just kind of.
Well, and their whole thing is the one specific bar they go to, which honestly, shit drinks.
I believe it.
I've never had such an awful fucking Moscow meal in my life.
Was it like just over vodka poured, or?
Yeah. It was like 4 count.
Probably not even like top shelf.
It was
cheap
burnt. Yeah, it was really bad.
Like 5 o'clock.
Like horrific. I didn't have to pay for it, which is nice, but like, dear God.
I had to pay for it, but I still wanted a refund.
Yeah, I was like, geez. I was like, y'all should ask for your money back. This is fucking horrific, dude.
I'm about to ask for my money back, and I didn't pay for it.
Like, Jesus Christ. It was so bad. Anyways, not going to that place anymore, which is fine because they tend to frequent it. So,
yeah, I wouldn't want to go back either.
Yeah. Dog masks and stuff. It's kind of weird. No hate.
Just make better meals, you know?
Just make better meals.
Hire people who know how to pour 2 ounces into
The
2
bar
ounces.
like 2 blocks over makes way better for less of what goes on in that bar. So
yeah, get a meal at most places for like $8.
like, I want to name drop the places, but I don't know if we should. We're not like going after the places, but like
Yeah, it's just
it's
I
still
don't know.
like trying
No
to be
one-
careful of like making sure people don't know where we live, but like we don't live there.
I mean, is it a chain place or is it?
Well,
it's-
no,
Okay.
none of them are chain.
That
I
makes
guess
sense. They can't make a meal.
I guess one is a chain because they have another one in the Ankeny, but
True.
that's
I
really
don't know. I just never
it.
dropped names on certain places, depending
Yeah.
because a lot of times too people won't drop names because they just don't want. I mean, we don't have a bunch of following, but
Yeah,
when they
no.
get following, people then go on those Yelps and start
they
leaving
got-
bad reviews for
they
no
got
reason.
kinda crazy.
Yeah,
Well, it's like it's not like we're like attacking the place itself. We're just
No.
talking about the experience. in
that's
some
up to you.
places.
I don't care. I mean,
Yeah,
I just don't
We
name
got
drop
the
people.
operating room.
Top notch,
We got up down.
also top notch.
Then we got the garden. That's one of the good meals.
Yeah,
Not the one that we choose to go to, only if we're with a group of friends.
not a bad place. Just
Uh,
I one pick it.
Then what makes it obvious is Blazing Saddle.
Mm.
So that is that city's like premier like gay bar.
Yeah.
Basically.
We're not gay.
We're not gay. We just have friends who like to go there.
Yeah.
And this isn't to talk shit on Blazing Saddle. That mule was just fucking intense. I was like, Jesus Christ. That place is the only place I've had like a beer outside of like I got like a Bush or like a Bud Light, one of the two. I forgot which one. I just drank it. I was like, yeah, this is great.
Did you kick your spurs and ride your horse off too while you did it?
Love my Bush Light. Let me tell you what.
Make sure you feed the cattle right at the butt ass crack of dawn too while you're at it, sir.
I think it's more of like a Bud Light. Well, I was until everyone dropped it because of Dylan Mulvaney, but you know, the whole one package of games
Sure,
that
sorry.
person got.
You need that while you're doing it. Just don't get the peach version. You gotta get that
Fucking
hard ass
peach.
plain Jane original.
Those are the places. When you're talking shit, they're fun places.
Yeah,
We just prefer to go to certain ones over others.
yeah. I like arcade ones because it's really fun to play a certain game at the very beginning and then play again towards the end, and you will find out just how drunk you are.
I prefer the operating room. I like up down because of the pizzas.
Yeah.
Operating room is fun if we end there because there's a donut shop just right down the
Dude,
fucking
oh
block.
my god, yes.
And it's never a bad time stumbling into a fucking donut shop drunk as shit trying to get like 4 donuts.
And the worst part is it's so hard to make those decisions because you
It
sit there
is.
and like,
Shout out to like the workers though. They're so patient.
yeah.
I am
I
pretty
mean,
sure
you
they're
kinda
sitting
have
there
to
like
be.
these drunk motherfuckers too.
Yo.
But they're open to like I think they're open all night. That location I think is open all night.
Until they stand by the register, I let them keep ordering and ordering and ordering. So they repeat that order 12 different times.
Like I'll just sit there just like you good? Huh? Yeah, no, I can just donuts.
Sir, can you finish your order? What order? You said, I'll take a
dude.
chocolate. And then you stop, sir. Finish.
That or I'll want a lingua burrito and not get one.
Yeah, but that place closes at the same time the bar does now.
I know, it's whack, dude. All of them do. Go
See-
after concerts anymore.
So what's nice about Operating Room though is they have this basketball game. It's Connect 4 with basketballs. And that's fun. It's really fun to start at the beginning of the night and then do it again when you're drunk. But then it goes from Connect 4 to there's like 8,000 different spots to throw to because it just spreads out. Up Down is fun because it's just old style arcade. Problem is it sucks doing it when you're too drunk because man, those games are not easy to see.
The games, and then you have the stairs.
Oh,
from
dude.
the top level to the bottom level. As soon, honestly, if I'm drunk enough, I'm just like, I'm fucking with those stairs.
Yeah, they need to make
catch
better
me up here
stairs.
with my pizzas, dog.
Yo, I'm gonna just hit up the skee ball and Mortal Kombat.
Fucking catch me outside. How about that?
So, guys, that's gonna be the end completely of How Original. I'm about to catch him outside with the fucking 9, and we're just gonna go and call it from there.
So like Bad Baby's making a comeback.
Yeah, she is.
Not big on it, but she be here.
She be here after what was it? Having a kid and apparently surviving cancer or something.
Kid and cancer, yeah. Now she's going after Alabama Barker.
Yeah, didn't she like do like some fake Botox looking face as like an insult, or is that real?
She did her makeup like Alabama does
Yeah.
her makeup, which like looked horrendous.
It
which
looked
was
like-
definitely the point.
Botox gone wrong.
Yeah,
Holy
that's a whole thing.
fuck that might not happen. I was about to have us sample this, but dude,
This
dead
is the segment
ass.
we're introducing called An Excuse to Drink Alcohol.
Yeah. And it's supposed to be an excuse to drink it, but sometimes.
Yeah, I was about to say, unfortunately, it's just late at night, and that's not an option for my ass. So I got to get back up again.
That's what I'm. If I get them, I'm gonna get like little samples, just wet as whistle. But I'm not gonna give them this because I'm not even gonna try it. Dude, that just smells like the tequila shots we did on our buddy's birthday.
God.
Yeah.
I can't smell shit, dude. I always get like full body shudders. Anytime I drink it, it's like,
I'm not making fun of people with Tourette's. Please, for the love of God, I'm not.
Yeah, we're not. We're just fucking like, that's just my reaction anymore. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's a bad thing. Just like, oh, now have a fun time and getting food afterwards.
This one's fun looking because it's just like a really tiny version of those. I don't know. I love the little versions because they're just like tiny versions of the bottles.
That would be it, yeah.
Shut up. Catch me outside. How about that, bitch? Trying to sell that bullshit of yours.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, smell that.
I don't know if I want to.
That smells good.
That's pretty nice, actually.
Yeah.
Still waiting for us to find our niche comedic levels here.
I know, right?
We got him at some point. We just I'm just not naturally that funny.
Problem is at some point, we may have to just start these before we even talk.
Right.
The problem is, I don't know how Achievement Hunter did it for so long. So they would, of course, they would do this at the beginning. Like, they'd be doing this at like 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning, be drunk halfway through it, still have the rest of the day to record.
This is definitely one of those podcasts. If anyone was listening to it, it'd be like close friends and or family members. And it'd just be like background noise.
And I ain't going to send it to my family members.
I'm not either.
I let them find it naturally, and God will I end those conversations quick when they bring it up. Like, so I've seen you on the interwebs.
So sitting on the interwebs, no, I didn't.
Shut up. Doppelganger. Gobbledinger. Ooh, that just...
Gobbledinger. What the fuck?
That smells good. That just smells like straight peach.
Like how we're just smelling fucking alcohols now.
Real Georgia peach, you know what I'm saying? Real, or I guess Kentucky peach.
Let me go that far. Yeah, that's with you.
Sorry. Dude, I'm stuck in overnight fucking talk, man. Like,
my God.
It's just... I was doing that all night. Like, at one point, the coworker comes up to me and goes, man, he did something to call me. I was like, and he just stops turning. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And I was like, fuck you.
It's either going to be that or you're going to hit the point where you get really mad at everything.
Oh, that already happens.
Oh, it happens. Do you punch things too?
In case my employer sees this, no.
See, because that's obviously.
Definitely never kicked a box clear across an area and just went, wah.
I've thrown a whole box across the whole back room in front of the cameras. I don't care.
To be fair, Sam, I watched my
Dear God.
supervisor fucking curb stomp an item and then slow down because they realized they're curb stomping an item.
Like I'll even name drop the person because I don't even know their last name. Motherfucker's named Cliff.
Right, jump off one.
Yeah. Motherfucker's named Cliff. He fucked up some of my shit. All right. Him and this one other kid. Don't remember his fucking name. They somehow intertwined 2 L carts with all my stuff because I was working pets.
Father, help.
I don't know how they managed it, but they did it. Pissed me off. I took everything, I just fucking shoved it all to the ground. Because I was mad. So, the truck was already late. Getting it done was late. Took our breaks, got back. I'm like, all right, let's get this done. Went to go pull one, couldn't pull it. Tried pulling it again, because that's just how you always do things. You gotta pull it 2 times, because you're like, nah, maybe I just didn't get this. Maybe I just pull. Damn it!
Foiled by my own insecurities.
Son of a bitch. So I looked in between the carts, and all these boxes were just like intertwined. And I was like, fucking Cliff. I just started throwing boxes off of it, and it got to the point where it's like low enough, so I just threw them all off. And then he was going to grab his. He came around the corner. He was going to grab his stuff, and there was like one small corner of his pallet that was like messed up, and he was like, "What the fuck?" I just looked at him. I just stared at him. I was like, I looked at the cart and looked back at him. I looked back at the cart, looked back at him, and he's looking at me. He's like, he just went silent and grabbed his stuff, just left. I was like, So like, whoever else came by just saw me throwing a bunch of boxes, got pissed. But at that point, I was just over being on that team. You can ask another friend. I don't know what's happening here.
Dude,
I was trying to concentrate on the story and trying to open this. I don't know why I'm struggling with it.
it's a shot. It's a shooter.
Yo,
I'm going to shoot it.
What it is decoration. This is meant to sit up on your bar. Just look pretty. People are like, oh, you ever going to drink that? Nope, it's just decoration. That's not even real alcohol in there.
Hey, yo, look, dog. Christmas ornament. I'd be pissed if that's what that was. They just put it on. Right? Like, what the fuck?
That's crazy, dude. Hold on.
No, that's cheating, fam.
I don't want to cut myself. I'll cut myself here. This ain't middle school anymore.
Or high school.
Or high school. Can't run with a sleeve, right? You can.
Oh, damn, foiled by my own wrongdoing.
How dare I?
A man of many talents.
I'm foiled by my own inventions.
How could I lose to such a aluminum lid?
No, like it's why is this shouldn't be a struggle.
It shouldn't be.
Anyways, what I'm trying to get to with that story is Cliff was a dumbass and he ended up leaving like a couple months into the pandemic. Can't breathe this goddamn infection. Yeah. Leaves.
Life.
And I was like, bro, none of us can. We're just chilling. Wait, what? Like, leave it on, dude. Get out of here. What the fuck? What is happening?
I have an idea. Let me see it. Usually do the old rubber band trick. Will a ring work? Nope. Might just turn it. I'm about saying a bad word.
But anyways, I remember one of my yearly reviews was like, hey, you're doing really good. Really great numbers.
Stop sucking.
Let's calm down on the anger.
We noticed the customer came up and said you called him a flaming dirtbag.
Well, no, that's because we're
they deserve it.
In that store, there's a camera that faces right down on that aisle,
right
where you would normally like have everything set. I maybe got a little angry one day, maybe a little mad.
Been there, done that.
At the second team, who sets up all the pallets for me,
okay, just
which like
try that shit.
Normally, very appreciative, but they kind of sucked at it. So I had to be really careful moving these pallets out. 9 times out of 10, all the stuff would fall off, and then I have to pick it all up because it's all in the aisles. And I'm like, great.
Yeah, whoever stacked it before, dude. Check out how life changing this shit. So once something's tight, lower band on it.
Ooh,
I learned that a long time ago.
Look at that.
Anytime something would not want to come off, you put one of those on. Beautiful grip. I didn't even loosen it yet. That's a life hack for you guys. When you can't get a jar, cup, or something open, you put a fucking rubber band on it. That shit builds up the grip you need. Make sure it's on there tight. Anyway.
So,
smells delicious.
A good half of that pallet, like, fell on me.
Oh, I know about that.
I got a little mad.
As one would.
And thankfully, we already closed. The store was closed at this time, so I was yelled a little loud. I was like, "Fucking son of a bitch!" And I punched the other half.
Oh, now that fell.
And camera caught all that. So obviously they saw that and they're like, "Well, let's just calm it down a little bit." I'm like, "I'm making promises." And they're like, "Maybe try." I'm like,
You're not gonna get a try.
I don't know.
Seems like a lot.
There you go. That's around that one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's
I'll try a little bit of that.
one of my favorite things that I ever did. Aside from when they pulled me into the office and I was like, "Oh boy, am I getting fired today?" Nah, no, you're not. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Try again tomorrow.
One manager liked it, the other one didn't. The manager that likes it is over in Ames.
I was gonna say, would it be a person with a very ironic name? But nope, apparently not.
No. Oh.
Sir. Yeah. When will you learn that your actions have consequences? Motherfucker. Yeah, put that back in there.
It's like I was listening to a podcast recently. You ever notice how racist Star Wars is?
How many Star Wars have I told you I watched? How many Star Wars have I told you? Let that be the start
Obviously
to that.
not enough. We're gonna start there.
I think a part of one.
You're missing out.
I think I seen one of those Wars on the Stars or something. I think Scotty got beamed up at some point in it.
Son of a bitch.
Speak of that,
You motherfucker.
that's one of my favorite memes where it goes, "Scotty, I'm taking a shit.
Oh,
Don't beam me up."
Yeah, there's the prequel trilogy. Little racist. They have a couple aliens in the beginning.
Are they certain faced?
They look all Asian. They sound very stereotypically Asian.
That's not good.
Don't have to worry about the droidekas. It's very bad.
Oh no, the droids attacking.
I was watching.
I am a Bobby Ma.
I said,
I fucking love
Bobby
that.
Mom. I was watching the meantime. They brought that up, and I was like, "Dude, wow, never realized that." Actually, it's kind of like, yeah, no, that makes sense. It's aliens from another world. Because I'm 7. I'm not gonna understand these things. First one came out like fucking. I guess not. It's like the 4th Star Wars movie technically, but it's episode 1 because they did it weird.
It's really long episodes.
George Lucas has to be all fancy with it. Like, no, we're gonna do 3, 4, and 5 first.
I thought it was George R. Martin.
Fuck. You son of a bitch. Don't even get me started on Game of Thrones, goddammit.
Dude,
That shit was so fucking good. I went through that whole series in like a month.
you know it's gonna piss off a large population of people.
Dude,
I have yet to watch a single episode of that.
bro, it's good.
I'm just now watching Dexter, dude.
Tell you what, Game of Thrones.
I'll tell you what, I will finally start
It's-
watching it soon because my uncle has been badgering me about watching it, and so I think that'll be one of the series we start soon.
Yeah,
First, we're
it's-
finishing Hawkeye.
Has he talked to you about? I heard Hawkeye was great. Has he talked to you about like the last season of Game of Thrones?
No, I don't even know if he finished it fully. I think he was going to, but
Sick. He shouldn't. Tell you what. Fucking ass. It wasn't good. Seasons like 1 through 5, great. 6, 7, what the fuck? 8 should not exist.
really,
Shouldn't exist. Horrible. Not great at all. Rushed through. Bad. Hated the ending.
I know what really killed
It's
it
so
for me.
like open. It's not good.
I think what really killed it for me though has got to be that Starbucks cup, you know.
Fucking Starbucks.
Dude, okay, so
See, it was great. It's great for me though, because I waited years to watch this fucking shit. I didn't have to wait for these episodes to come out. It's fantastic. One of my friends did watch it from the first episode all the way to last.
the wait must.
Having to wait the whole time to get that. I finally finish it. I text her. I'm like, "What the fuck was that?" And she was like, "Yup." And I was like, What is this?" Basically, what happened is I ran out of material to go off of because George R. Martin can't write a book to save his fucking life.
Right.
Dude's still stuck on it. Motherfucker's like, I get a page done like every 8 months. That's a lie.
I can't finish it.
He just ain't doing shit. Now we're on like the House of the Dragon, and we're going on like backstories made and all this shit. Anyways, Game of Thrones.
See,
check it out.
I plan to soon because he's been wanting to watch that. But first, we got to finish Hawkeye, which 99% of it's done. We have like one more episode. It's been a while since we watched it again because he hasn't been feeling good. But we're about to finish that one episode, and then you. What are you going to do?
I shouldn't be up right now.
Yeah, usually I'm asleep by now too.
That's a normal am.
And that's only because I have to wake up at a pretty early time, so I can stay awake till about 2 in the afternoon, so I go to bed for my overnight job.
That's fair.
But after we finish that, then he's wanting to watch what was it? It's not Punisher, it's what's the other one that's been out for a little bit?
There's Daredevil.
That's what he's want to watch next. So apparently I'm gonna start that, and then I think I might finally crack and tell him, all right, I'm down to watch Game of Thrones. It's just something about sitting with your uncle and just watching a bunch of sex scenes and just looking at him going, think you're not one of those uncles, right?
I was about to be like, what's fun with the Game of Thrones ones? Most of them are related.
Just look at him and be like, that could be you, but you're not picking up the signals. Just kidding, guys. My uncle does not molest me.
Oh my
Comment down below.
God.
Does your uncle respect your boundaries?
Does your uncle respect your boundaries?
Does he respect
Mine's
your body?
Questionable.
Mine puts his hands in questionable places, but I'm usually conscious for most of it.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
I can say no if the duct tape isn't tight. You can hear a cricket chirp.
Fucking God. Game of Thrones. Great series. Star Wars. The last 3 movies were pretty meh. Series-wise, Ahsoka's pretty dope. Obi-Wan is alright. Mandalorian's pretty good until like I think season 3. I couldn't tell you.
I can't remember.
I watch a lot of shows.
Wasn't it you that made me go to one because you wanted to see it, and I think you paid for the movie or something?
Maybe.
What's his face? Who? Kylo Ren or whatever.
Adam Driver?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the main bad guy in
the
last 3.
I think you made me go to one of those because you want to see it.
I might have. Yeah, it's before I started going to movies by myself.
Yeah.
Now I enjoy going to movies by myself like a lot more. It's a great time.
I feel like that'd just be so awkward.
It's awkward for the first few, but after a while, you just don't fucking care.
It's gotta suck though when you're by yourself and you can't look over at somebody and just complain about the people in the back. So fucking loud.
Well, because like I don't, because usually it's everyone else who's just being really fucking annoying.
Mm.
I went to go see there's a movie that came out recently. By recently, I mean like last year. Called Werewolves. Was it this year? I'm trying to remember it. It's called Werewolves. It's like
right.
Cheesy horror action, and I knew that going in. It was okay. I go to the fancy like theater over in Waukee called the Palms, IMAX, all that shit. It has the sit like the dine and recline like eating stuff.
Oh, like you can order food to your seat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Which apparently not a lot of people enjoy it. Some people are like, yeah, it's fucking weird. Go get dinner and then go to the movie. I'm like, no.
I want both.
I can have the dinner and the movie right there. It's like it's like when I'm at my house.
Because by the time the food processes, you start to get sleepy. You already almost want the movie.
And they're like, you just get popcorn. I'm like, oh fuck popcorn. I want my fucking fish and chips, bitch. Yeah. What the fuck?
Dude, sometimes popcorn just does not hit when you're watching a movie.
That's fair.
Like when I get those wings.
When it's movie theater like popcorn though, it's always good. But sometimes it does slap. You just want to go there and you just want to have some food. So I go there a lot. Kind of expensive. Fun time though.
Still cheaper than getting food before going to a movie.
Somehow.
I mean, think about it. I've had you try one of my wings before.
Yep.
When we were at the movies.
Yep.
Tell me that shit didn't slap hard.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Right?
Like, yeah, that
for movie theater wings.
Yeah. I definitely recommend going to the Palm. I think it's the Palms. Whenever you have a chance. Obviously, it's fucking way out there, so it'd be like a date night thing. Got to plan ahead, stuff like that. But like, really good, worth the time. Fantastic theater. I've been in both the Denver Recline and their IMAX sections. It's fucking huge.
Right.
I didn't even know I was going to IMAX when I went to go see this movie. They're just like, yeah, it'll be in the IMAX one over there. And I was like, oh. I walk in, I'm like, oh, it's huge.
Really?
The sound, fantastic. It was like I was right there. I went to go see Killers of the Flower Moon, which is like an almost 4-hour movie, by the way. I went in. The people that were there when I went in were gone. It was a whole new shift.
Damn.
It was an entire shift before I got out of that was an all-day event to see this fucking movie, which was fantastic, and I have watched it again. But it is a lot. But it's great. But it's a lot.
See, the whole dining and movie thing, another thing with the Achievement Hunter and stuff, and I used to watch I still listen to Off Topics. I'm actually re-listening to it now at work. It's been so long since I've listened to it that it's pretty easy to be new again. They talk about, I think it's like the Alamo Drafthouse or something, where it's like one of the famous places for having the dine-in experience, and you just hold up a food card and they come and bring it to you. But they're
fucking food card.
I think it's like you hold up like some sort of card and it lets the waiter know come to take your order.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah, because you can keep ordering throughout.
Yeah, that's how it is with that one. You just have buttons.
And I think the Alamo Drafthouse is the same thing where I guess they are very strict on no talking.
Yeah, I've heard stories.
They'll come up, they'll ask you one time to stop, and after that you're gone, no refund.
Yeah,
I think they I don't remember which famous person it was a famous lady. They kicked her out because she spoke, and they did not care. They kicked her right out. They're like, I don't care who you are, you're out.
I hate people who talk. Like I forgot one of the movies I went to go see. It was like a group of like teenagers right behind me. And they're just talking the whole fuck time. And I just want to be like, can you shut the fuck up? I hate people talking fucking to you. It makes me want to like Superman punch them. I just jump on my seat like, shut up.
They just turn around and you're flying over. I said be quiet.
Like,
or as they're in mid, or just, can you please be quiet?
It's like, when I went to go see, I just went off on a tangent. When I went to go see that werewolves movie, there was a lady and like her dude who sat like a few seats down from me, and just bag full of stuff, just like, okay, it's fine. And then she like put out this thing into her drink,
plugged in a microwave, and you see, ding.
It's like, God damn it! I could see it happening too. That's what
bitch was making a Hungry Man meal.
She poured this thing into her fucking drink. It just stirred for like a solid 30 seconds. And I just be like,
you just
shut the fuck up.
You just hear, oh, it's not breaking down enough. You just hear blender. Where the fuck the outlet come from?
This brings the fucking like portable mini blender they have out right now.
You look back now, she's loading a dishwasher.
It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Would you get that in here?
God damn it.
See, that's the thing though about people talking to you. Because I have my thing for talking to them too, but it's one thing when you're kind of just talking quietly amongst each other. Like, when I do, it's usually during like a slow scene where it's like, I talk about something real quick, or I'm like, bro, that was fucking insane, or man, what do you think's gonna happen next? Versus it's like the action sequence goes down and you hear people go, yeah, kick his ass, kick his ass. 1 sec. No, I'm not busy. What's up, Kyle?
That's like,
hell yeah, start the game. Fat ass. You shut up. I'm on the phone. Anyway.
It's like people who clap during movies.
Okay, I've done that. But I do it to be a douche, not like the whole they actually got to enjoy it. I think it was when I went to one of the Hunger Games. It was like the third one in, and me and a buddy were just like, "That's a pretty good movie." I want to be douchebags. We just start clapping. I think that was actually one of the times that me and him got into a clap war with somebody. So at the end, you just stand here. So we went. It went on for a couple minutes. We're like, I'm gonna keep doing this shit. But people who actually watch it, and you can hear like this.
What does dude want?
What's up?
God damn it.
Is that Cart?
No, it's another kid that I worked with.
Oh, it's a religious boy.
No, that's a different dude. He'll message me, and then I'll message back, and we'll have like a small conversation, and then he won't say anything for like almost a month. And he'll just pop back in out of nowhere. I'm like, dude.
Worst part is this, he'll just like continue the conversation like it never ended.
Almost. Or he'll just send me random shit like, yo, check out this guitar tone I just got. like,
So anyway, what do you think, man?
like, fuck yeah, dude. What the fuck? Like, you haven't said anything for like a month. What the fuck is it? But that's honestly most conversations I have now.
Meanwhile, we're pushing 30s and we're still communicating with Snapchat.
Yeah.
To a point.
People don't like that. They're just like, why do you have Snapchat? What are you, 12? I'm like, this is my main communication, but like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we could text. We've built up such a high enough number that I don't.
Yeah, they're just like, just fucking text. It's like, I don't text a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's what when I say, hey, I'll text you.
It's gonna be Facebook or Snapchat.
Snapchat. I'm sorry. Maybe one day when I finally get tired of everything that's going on in the world, I'll get rid of Snapchat. But like,
worst part is, I only ever even message you on Facebook if the thing I have is a Facebook link and I'm not sure if I can send it on Snapchat, so I just send it to you on Messenger.
Which is fine.
Yeah, because Snapchat doesn't open links properly sometimes.
Yeah. Like, and there's definitely going to be the day where, honestly, most of my socials are probably going to be gone. I just don't like the world. Things annoy me, so I've been this close to me, like, I'm out. Over it. Peace out. Find me on Instagram.
3 years you messaged me. Yo, what's up? Motherfucker.
It would just be like, if y'all want to get in contact with me, you better get my number because I ain't fucking replying to you.
Reach me on my page and I'll let you know when I find a landline.
Just fucking get a landline. Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Oh, fuck. Well, you know what? We're pushing an hour, and I know there's going to be a part of this I'm going to have to remember to cut. So I was hoping not edit it. I was hoping straight upload it, but can't let that one piece slide. No. So I got to fix it.
And now all y'all are going to be like, I wonder what that piece was. You'll see it.
Well, maybe one day you'll find out.
There's going to be like a weird cut.
Yeah.
It's like, it was somewhere in there, but what's it about?
If I'm not good enough at cutting, you see the hand kind of go like that to end it. That's what the cut was. Nope. If not, this is the only way you know a cut was happening.
It's a whole section.
Yeah. On the bright side, the way the cutout works is I then reset the exact story over without that part happening, so hopefully it should be okay.
That's weird. And I mean, honestly, even if it gets found out, come at me, I guess.
Whatever. Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Certain things, they be tripping.
A little bit.
People.
A little bit.
Blind people. Obnoxious people. Oblivious people.
People who think that, like, certain things should happen at car meets that shouldn't be happening. I don't know.
And could you imagine tripping over Megalodon tooth on the beach?
And all I'm going to say to end that off, if you believe the Megalodon is real because you can find its fucking teeth on the beach, then the T-Rex still fucking exists because you can find his fucking bones. Anyways, that's the end of that.
Yeah, if we're going that rant more, guys, I need to go to sleep so I get a couple hours so I can wake up, stay awake for a while, then go to bed again, then go to work. If there's one thing I can recommend, guys, if you have the choice between a day shift and an overnight, don't take the overnight.
Choose day shift all day, every day.
I only chose it because my old job was almost already an overnight. So I took a fucking 33% pay cut. Go where I'm at. Mentally, I'm better. But I'm still wrecked. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, well, thank you.
We don't blame you for not.
Yeah. This is just so that
still finding our way.
One day maybe I'm at work and I just can't find something else to listen to. I'll just listen to me and my buddy Rand talk about stuff. If for some reason some of you pop up and you're real and you go, hey, you should talk about this. What's your guys' opinion on this? Let us know. And maybe we'll talk about it. We try to avoid political as much as possible because people just have opinions that don't matter to us and it's annoying. So I'm Austin. He's Blythe. He's Austin. I'm Blythe. We're all one. We are a unified accumulation of meat and bones.
Okay. All right.
All right, guys. Take care. Peace out.